Morning. It's the 27th of March 2024. And it's going to be an easy day today. Don't have the trailer. Haven't had the trailer for a while. The guy who rolled his trailer, Happy. That's his name, Happy. And he's been using my trailer while his has been repaired. Yeah, easy day. Hopefully I finish early. Didn't have to go and pick up some stuff yesterday out of another town because I was tired. I'd had enough of driving. I could have rung and asked if they had any pickups, but I was too fatigued, so I didn't bother. What to talk about today? As I was saying, I was watching YouTube. Well, a lot of it over the last couple of weeks because I've been off work. Trying to wean myself off of it. I've been reading my Conan books because they're great books. I'm going to give those to Jack when I die. My son Jack. Hopefully he reads them. Like I said before, I'll make it a dying request in my will that he reads them. And he will, to honour me. I was watching YouTube and all of these police videos about how they're harassing people, for the least little thing. They pull you over for something you didn't do, and unless you've got a dash cam, you can't disprove why they pulled you over. So pays to get a dash cam. Over there they got the Constitution. In New Zealand I don't think we've got a national, well, we've got a Constitution, but not one that protects as totally as the American one, because the cop can't pull you over unless he's got a reason, and you have to provide your ID if the reason is valid. You have to provide your license and all of that. But if they don't have a reason to pull you over, they can't prove it. You don't have to give them ID. Like if you're walking along the street and they want to question you because you match the description of somebody that they're looking for, you don't have to give them ID to prove who you are. And if they demand it or arrest you for not IDing yourself, you can sue them for thousands. Thousands! Because they violated your rights under the Constitution of the US. And if they throw you to the ground and give you some injuries or whatever because you're resisting an illegal arrest, as is your right, but they'll charge you with resisting arrest, and they'll all be thrown out because they had no reason to stop you, they had no reason to ID you, they had no reason to cuff you or arrest you under the Constitution, and you can sue them for compensation. Man, I was thinking about that. And I'm close to retirement now. Now maybe 7 or 8 years off it. And I'm thinking, geez, if I lived in the US, right, and I had a friend who's a police officer, I would arrange for him to arrest me for a bogus reason, rough me up, as much as he likes, tase me, and violate as many of my constitutional rights as he possibly can. So the payout from the state or the police department would be in the hundreds of thousands. And I could retire early and live very comfortably for the rest of my life on the money that I would get from that arrest. I mean, boxers, they get the crap kicked out of them. for millions of dollars, sometimes hundreds of thousands, depending on the level of the fight that you're competing in. They fight for money to provide for their family. And they get hurt, they get injured. And that's an acceptable thing, because the payout at the end of the day is worth it. Along with the prestige if you win. But you're still taking that punishment. So that's the way I look at it. I would let my mate kick the crap out of me and arrest me in the most illegal way possible. And I'd split the money with him. You know, so we could both retire and live comfortably for the rest of our lives. Yeah, that's what I'd do if I was living in the States. And I'm sure somebody else would have thought of that. So it's an easy way to, well, it's not an easy way for the victim or me. It'd be a painful way, but pretty easy. Take a couple of years for you to get the payout because of all the litigation process, because the courts over there drag their feet as much as the courts over here do, especially if there's money involved flowing from the state to you. Yeah, they'll drag it out as long as they can. So yeah, it's a shame I don't live in the States, or else I'd already be retired. But yeah, the way police, the reason why police behave this way is that they're just normal dudes, you know, that have been given a shield of power that uniform gives them. And you know the saying, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Well, that's what's happening with the police in any country. It's just a normal dude that's been given a lash of power, and they swing it every damn day because they think they're better than everyone else because they're wearing that uniform, and their egos are inflated because of that. God help you if you insult their ego, because they will use that power against you in every form that they can possibly get you with. And that's why a lot of people don't like the police, because they don't see themselves as equals to the public, which they are. They don't respect the power that they've been given, because there's a responsibility that comes with that power, and you have to use it responsibly. But people's egos are very fallible, and they revel in the power that they now have, and it leads them to conduct themselves in a less than decent manner. And that's the reality of becoming a police officer. If you can't display or bring to the fore the decent attributes of your personality, then you're going to be a tyrant. And it's that simple. You're going to be a tyrant to the public, thinking you're better than everyone else. And that's a sad thing, but it's the truth of it. I've met many police officers who've thought like that, or conducted themselves like that. Not just investigating crimes, but trying to create crimes to stick you with, so they can get the maximum convictions on you. Yeah, they do that a lot in whatever country you happen to be living in. Doesn't matter. And that's a sad thing, but it's the truth of power. And power corrupts, man. Power corrupts. Oh well. It's not such a gloomy video, but a true one. The kids are going to be coming up soon. Jack's going to be going for his restricted license very soon. And soon after that, we're going to put him through a defensive driving course to get 6 months knocked off the time it takes for him to get his full license. And yeah, hopefully that's going to be okay, or easy for him to do. I mean, he's a smart kid. He's really intelligent. He's just a little arrogant. Yeah, but he can be the sweetest, kindest kid. I've seen him do it. He has all of those positive attributes that exist in me, and my dad had it, and Jack has it. He's a generous soul. He can be a little prick sometimes. He really can. But that's a reflection of how strong he is. Now, once wisdom takes root inside of him, he'll still have that strength, but his arrogance will be tempered by wisdom, and that will only come with living his life and learning that. So yeah, he's a great kid. He's going to be a good man when he grows. Zoe is she's a treasure. She's a kind soul, thoughtful. But like any woman, they have an evil streak. And I haven't totally seen Zoe's one, but I've seen a little bit. So it does exist within her. But she's going to be a great woman, and she's going to be a good partner for whoever she ends up with, because I've tried to teach her about how to be a good partner and not be sucked into the indoctrination and conducting yourself in a relationship the way all the Western women have been. I've tried to educate her on how not to be sucked into that mindset. So hopefully she will take that on board. But got to upskill her computer skills and computer graphics skills, because there's a small chance we can get her, because of her artistic ability. She sold a painting not too long ago. She's an artist, and there's a chance we can get her employed by Weta Workshops. Now, Weta Workshops, they work in the movie industry and advertising industry. I mean, they were really involved with Lord of the Rings trilogy. You know, they know their stuff with computer graphics and special effects, and that's what I want Zoe to get involved with. Because of her artistic ability, if she can upskill her computer skills and into the field of computer graphic dynamics and all of that, yeah, she can build herself a great future within that firm. And that would come with world travel, you know, going on site to movie sets or whatever projects they have going. Good opportunity for her. So we're gonna have to look at getting her probably at Tech after she finishes school into a computer graphics course. So that'll be good for her. Oh well, this is a bit of a long video, but it's been a good one. So we'll finish on that positive note. Tan's off work today. She's going to go to the laundrette and do the washing, and then she's going to go home and relax, and that's great. She'll have a nice relaxing day. Well, that's it from me for today. Later.